Hello, my name is Trina and I live in Zone 10. Today I would like to talk about starting a medicinal herb garden. A few months ago, I took a few classes and I got so excited that it just led me to want to start an herb garden. Some of the topics in my class were tinctures, elixirs, herbal infused oils, herbal syrups and electuaries, body creams and lotions, and salves. I got so excited, I started researching different plants, purchasing seeds, and vitamin E and different things so that I can make infused oils, salves, and tinctures. So I thought, I'll make a video and just to see if anybody else out there are interested in starting a new garden or even have already started a herbal garden. And if you did, I would love it if you would leave some comments and tips in the comments below. So let's get started. This is my second year of gardening. And so when I decided to do the herbal garden, I had to put together a plan. And this is based on the knowledge that was given to me in my herbal class. So I came up with 6 action items for myself. The first one is, and I did that, take an herbal medicinal classes. My second action item was to search the scriptures because there were a few things that were questionable in the herbal classes. So I did that. I researched the plants and the benefits to come up with a list of seeds that I wanted to purchase. And number 4, I invested in, I've only purchased 1 book so far, but there are a few more books that I would like to purchase. Number 5 is understanding your zone and what you can successfully grow in your zone. And number 6 is actually purchasing the seeds. I did some of this stuff out of order. I did take the class first. That's what really got me excited about starting my own herbal garden. And so I am still in the process of researching my plants, getting my books and recipes, and figuring out what I can grow. In my first YouTube video, I talked about how the garden unexpectedly turned into a spiritual journey. And that was very surprising to me. You can go back and look at that video if you like. So one of the things on my plan list, I had stated that I needed to research scriptures. So what was encouraging to me is I found a couple of scriptures that I don't know, it inspired me. One of my favorite stories in the Bible is Hezekiah. Hezekiah, he's a king. He became sick, and a prophet of the Lord came to him and told him that his sickness would lead to death. And Isaiah 38:21 is a scripture that is in that chapter. I would like it, or I would advise you to go back and read Isaiah 38 because it was very inspirational. When Hezekiah heard the news, he cried out to God, and God answered his cry. He told him that he will add on 15 years to his life. God could have said anything, he could have done anything immediately and got him healed. But in Isaiah 38:21, the prophet of the Lord Isaiah said, "Now let them take a lump of figs and apply it as a poultice on the boil, and he shall recover. He made an ointment and put it on Hezekiah, and Hezekiah was healed. A second scripture that I would like to highlight is in Ezekiel 47 and 12. It is the second part of verse 12. It says, their fruit will be for food and their leaves for medicine. Isn't that nice to know that God thought of everything? He even thought about, he's the creator of the body, and he knows the beginning and the end. So he knew the sicknesses and diseases that will come to earth. He is our healer. He sends his word and he will heal you. And he also heals through the leaves. That's just something to think about. Those two scriptures got me excited about my herbal garden. And I've talked about this before on my journey video about how gardening has been spiritual to me. And God created the garden on the third day. And so seeing these additional scriptures is just motivating me even more to get into the garden and start a medicinal garden.